Welcome back to Crypto Atlas, your go-to place for whale alerts and market moves that matter. So here's a wild one. 6,406 Bitcoin just got moved from Coinbase to an unknown wallet. We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars in play. This is close to $780 million. Now, big question is, who could it be? Possibly a big institution quietly moving assets off exchange. Maybe it's a major hodler consolidating their stash. It could even be an over-the-counter player prepping for something bigger. We don't know for sure, but all signs point to someone playing at a serious scale. So now let's go ahead and move on to what's happening in the broader markets, because the whale move is not the only thing that's been going on. So investors are getting a little jittery lately. Gold just shot up, breaking past historic levels, which suggests that many people are leaning towards safe havens instead of just stocks. And that kind of sentiment spreads. When people see gold rising, they also rethink how much they trust traditional assets versus newer ones. And meanwhile, you have equities that aren't exactly crashing, but they're showing signs of weakness here and there. Some indexes hit pauses, and certain markets overseas are pulling back. It makes you wonder whether big holders are quietly shifting parts of their portfolio away from the riskier trades. And for Bitcoin specifically, moves like this whale transfer, they could really mean some serious accumulation, or at least repositioning, especially if the timing syncs with broader uncertainty. It's worth asking, is this wallet anticipating sharper market swings, or just securing assets for the long term? Now we can also take a look at the price action movement. So while I'm recording the video, Bitcoin itself is down over 1%. We're seeing a lot of red in the market today. So just previously, we were seeing a lot of market green. We had BNB hitting its all-time high. It's still doing really well. It's at $1,311, but it is slightly down for the day. Ethereum is down a pretty good amount. XRP is actually down even more. It's the one that's kind of struggling out of these major blue chip altcoins to try and get that October momentum going. We're seeing that struggle. Maybe with an ETF launch, it could do better. Cardano is down over 4.5 points, or 4.5%. Solana is down 3.69%. Doge is down almost 5%. You guys can see a lot of red there. Now, looking at the price chart for Bitcoin, we do see that there was that big red candle that took place yesterday, and we also see that the Bollinger Bands are now starting to widen. So I did talk a little bit about the Bollinger Bands in my video yesterday, saying that they were tightening and that it definitely was looking like we're at a point where we might just see it start to widen. And lo and behold, we're actually seeing that being reflected more so on today's chart. So we have the Bollinger Bands. Do keep in mind we're above that median line, so we're still looking good in that regard. Also, with that drop that took place yesterday off of the VWAP, this purple line right here, we do see that the new daily action is pulling itself up basically right on line. It's teeter-tottering there. It tried to go up above it a little bit. We can see that there's that wick on top, and then it pulled right back. So we'll have to see how the rest of the day continues to play out. But we do see here it is trying to continue that momentum up. So I want to know what you guys think about all this. We're in the upper channel zone. Bitcoin recently hitting a new all-time high. It's still above $120,000. Do you think that this is going to continue moving up, or do you think we're going to see some major pullback? Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Something else I want to point out, I think this is very noteworthy, is we take a look at the RSI down below. It is getting pretty high, but it's not in the overbought territory. So even with Bitcoin hitting its new all-time high, it's technically not overbought, which is really interesting. And with everything that's going on around the world, a lot of people might be looking at Bitcoin as that alternative, especially off of the US dollar. So even though the US dollar is gaining some as of just the last day or so, it's been having a lot of drops that have been taking place in comparison to other currencies around the world. And yeah, so guys, again, let me know what you think about all this. Share your thoughts. If you're bullish on Bitcoin right now, if you're bearish, tell us down in the comments below. And I do have a referral link to BTCC. That is in the description. And I'm also on Blue Sky at Crypto Atlas. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members. God bless you guys and have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.